Are you looking for a good whiskey that's a crowd pleaser and, decent budget? That's what you're going to find here. You're going to find some that are as good as a highball as they are going straight or neat or with a little bit of ice. It's something good to share with other people that's not going to break the bank, but it's not so cheap that people are going to be like, I'm not going to drink this. So what we got here is we got the Dewar's 12 year. We've got the Glenlivet 12 year. We've got the Shieldaig 12 year. I've got the Fire Cane from Glenfiddich, which may go up in price. As of right now, it's about 60 bucks, but it could go up because it's a limited run, limited production. That's just what happens over time. And this is the Double Black from Johnnie Walker. I've drank all these. I've done series on all these. I've done comparisons. So if you look through the channel and explore, you'll find all those reviews and those comparisons and everything. But I kind of want to compare them side by side because I think that's important. I think it's important that we put these things next to each other. And also, I'm going to do a lot more series on this channel that are going to do some comparisons across different types, across single malts, across bourbons, across Kentucky. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to take them. I'm going to compare it to each other because they're going to be similar price points, it's similar age statements, and why not? It's my whiskey. I can do it around one, and I think it's going to be something interesting for you to learn about here as well. I'm going to go ahead and pour it up. Let's get our 12-year out there from Dewar's. Nice straw color. Nothing too crazy. Glenlivet 12 year. So I would say it's a little bit lighter. Shieldaig 12 year. I love it whenever cork does that. It's really tight, Got a little bit more color on this, similar to the Dewar's 12 year. This is a very interesting one. It's that Fire Cane. It's a little stout, but I gotta say it's got a lot of complexity to it. So if you don't mind a little stoutness, you're gonna get that here. And it's at 43%, so obviously a little stronger. And the rest of these, I believe, are 40%. Of course, we got the Double Black, which, my brother's actually a little bit of a fan of the Double Black, and I don't blame him. And actually, for the price point, it's pretty good. It's just a lot better than what you would expect for a bottle that's only around 40 bucks. Of course, I got into some little pairings to go alongside, some pistachio chocolates that my mom picked up. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. Some chocolate dusted almonds that my other brother picked up. Appreciate you, bro. And the rest is just little different things that I like to clear my palate with, including some crackers in case I want to balance these out. Now, as always, got the water. Drink responsibly. This is for us to enjoy ourselves. This is not to get drunk and get sloppy, unless that's what you like to do, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm hoping you're not doing that as well. All right, so I'm going to start with the 12 year from Dewar's. A little bit of the oak. Some vanilla's coming through. Let's say almost like a little bit of baking spice. Nice on the nose. I gotta say it's pretty good, especially for the price point at like 30 bucks. It's a Glenlivet 12. A lot more spiciness. The green apple, cinnamon, like oak, but very toasty. This is around $32. There's a lot of complexity here, especially on the nose for Glenlivet 12, especially for that price. Let's go ahead and hit up that Shieldaig. It's about 40 bucks. So for $40, you get a lot more of, I would say, coastal type scents. Like almost like saltiness. And like a maltiness. A little bit of sweet, but not like a candy sweet, like a malt that's sweet. And that's the best way for me to describe it. Fire Cane. Oh, yeah. You get like charred coconut. Like smoked cane sugar. Almost like trickle, but with a lot more of this smoke notes. Very nice. Very complex. Very enjoyable. This actually turned out to be one of my brother's favorites in his series for Glenfiddich. So, and then on the Johnnie Walker Double Black, you're gonna get some dark fruits and vanilla, and almost like a touch of smoke, but not very much. Very, very light. All right. So, as you know, the price point you're looking at about 30 bucks, around 30, around 40 bucks, around 60. But remember, this could go up with time because it's a limited run. It's around $40 for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my palate. Let's try this first. It's nice. Got a little bit of a burn for me. But enough complexity, enough layers to where, somebody would be happy with that. Neat or with some ice. I'll probably soften it up with a little water. And remember, you can't make a highball out of these. You can mix them up if you want to. I think the price point merits that, to be honest. Let's try the Glenlivet 12 here. I love Glenlivet, so I'm biased towards this. It's actually a lot smoother at a 12 year. You know, much more than Dewar's, but still not that smooth, but just a little smoother. Let's go ahead and do this Shieldaig 12-year. It's around 40 bucks. Get a little bit of a light peat and almost like an orchard note, you know, like when you got tree fruit. It's pretty smooth as well. Pretty smooth. This is 40% also. Let's go for this Fire Cane. Remember, this is 43%, so it's gonna have a bit of a kick. Black pepper, sweet smoke, almost like a nice barbecue, you know? And I love me a good barbecue, so that right there reminds me of that. Actually, very enjoyable. But sometimes I'm a little biased towards something that's peaty or smoky. And I think this gives me a little bit of bias, and I see why my brother likes it so much. Let's go with this Double Black. I mean, the Double Black is good. Smooth enough, light enough, and special enough for me to say I do kind of enjoy it. But there's two of them that I could easily take out of the mix for myself. That would be the $30 bottle of Dewar's 12-year and the $40 bottle of the Shieldaig. Okay? They're not bad, but I probably wouldn't want to drink them on a regular basis. Okay. So, now we're going to put it between the Glenlivet 12, the Fire Cane, and the Double Black. Let me go ahead and soften myself up again. And we'll start this time with the Double Black. Remember, this goes for around $40. I mean, it's got enough of the smokiness. And it's approachable. It's bold, it's approachable. It's got smokiness with a little bit of finesse. And it's honestly actually good for 40 bucks. I gotta say, pretty impressed. Try the Fire Cane. Way more playful, a lot more adventurous. You're getting that black pepper, you're getting that sweet smoke, like sweet smokiness, like you're thinking of like a barbecue, something that you enjoy, like the great steaks that we love to make here in Texas. One of those kind of things. Really feel it. That'll finish off. I'll make something definitive after this, but this for sure is one of my favorites from the years that I've been drinking it. Glenlivet 12. But to be honest, against these, this takes third place. So this is my third place pick. And I'm probably gonna have to do one more slight tasting of these two, just real quick to be sure. Yeah, done. For me, at 40 bucks, this is a great deal, but this is my number 2. And honestly, Fire Cane is my number 1. If you could pick this up for 60 bucks, I would say do it immediately. This is something great to share with others. Complex, special, smokiness, adventurous, fun. So my number 3, my number 2, my number 1. Hope this was useful to you. Remember, check out the rest of the channel. Always explore the rest of the channel. Go through all the other comparisons I have, the reviews. If you want me to compare anything or if you want me to review something for you, you let me know. I love the suggestions people make. I actually have something coming up from one of my guys in Taiwan, who's part of our community. He asked for us to do Avalon and also Omar, so I'm gonna have those bottles on the way. And then I've got another guy that's part of our community asked me to do some other bottles. So you're gonna see some interesting things coming up in the future. You take care.